Mm. Oh, one of the things we didn't do. Why does this thing? How come it's not automatically updating? Hold up. I can't talk and listen to this at the same time. Uh, what are my thoughts on Go? I honestly don't know that much about Go. Uh, that's a short answer. I thought Go was in the same category as Go's. I thought was a systems programming language, or it's marketed as a systems programming language. I thought that Rust is also marketed as a systems programming language. Um, the only thing I know about Go in regards to like one of the challenges is I don't think it supports templates, so or generics. Yeah, like it currently doesn't support generics. So I don't know, by default, I feel as if that's that's just if you're trying to in regards to maintainability, I just feel like that's something that my brain has a hard time accepting as a productive language. But obviously, I mean, software is written in Go, right? I don't, let me, what software has been written in Go, in Golang? Open source, Cockroach DB, Docker. Yeah, so they claim Docker is written in Go. Kubernetes, Terraform. Well, Kubernetes is like the 800-pound gorilla. So if it is true that Kubernetes is written in Go, I guess the proof is in the pudding, right? Um, but I mean, I'm a .NET developer, so like my mind is fixed on certain features that I just don't want taken away from me. So I have to have generics because my code is heavily based on generic data types being used. Uh, so what do I think about Go? I know I've talked to some people, very few people, that's their preferred language. Honestly, I only talked to one person on the phone in which that was their preferred language. But it seems like Rust. I feel like, okay, like it's weird because I want to say like Rust has heavier adoption, but that may not be accurate only because of what I attract. So the based on me doing .NET development and based on me, I don't know, some of the people that I'm affiliated with, then I maybe attract people that just happen to entertain Rust as one of the languages that they adopted. So I'm not sure if Rust really has greater adoption than Go because I'm biased, right? Based on what I entertain and what I spend time on and what I click on. So that's my dissertation on what I think of Rust. I don't know if I said Rust or Go. That's my dissertation on what I think about Go. I'm not sure if I said that. I think I accidentally said Rust. Uh, uh, do I want to add a test project in here? I don't know if I want to do that. No, just not. Oh. I just feel succeeded. How does this work? Oh, it's application.shell. Application.current.shell. Huh? Are you going to adopt Go? I'm just curious. Are you interested in such low-level languages? That was easy. That was easier than I thought. That was pretty clean. Okay. So that was confirmation. What about receipt? Uh, industry standard for games and electronics. Oh, you're one of those smart people. Okay. I uh I can't really wrap my head around math. Like I've always struggled with mathematics. I can't do math in my head. I don't understand matrices. I'm actually scared to death of it. So yeah, I can't really get into video game development. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was just funny to do models. Hold up. Yeah, I did. UI. Hold up. From the streets, people think they know me. You ain't my homie. I leave your girlfriend motherfucking lonely. I eat bologna. Uh, I eat bologna. Ah, keep it real, I keep it. People think they know me, they don't fucking tell me. You ain't my homie. Leave your girlfriend lonely. Don't that, don't that, don't that, don't that, don't that, don't that, don't that. They really know me because I'm a catching dome. Get out of here. My home button doesn't work. What's going on? Why can I? Visual Studio, I can't. My keyboard's not working. Okay. What the heck? It lets me type characters, but I can't backspace. Can't use the arrow. What is going on? I guess I gotta kill it. could go back now. Yeah, that was weird. I'm gonna go back to my. Ah, but where's our cash out receipt? Oh, I know why. It needs to be a confirmation first, right? Hold up. Why is it still doing this? Because it's doing conversation. Hold up. Go back. What are you trying to... This is viewModel.transactions. From the fucking streets, people think they really know me. Yes, sir. I bring that heat, nigga. Skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, nigga, think they really know me? Bitch, touch your elbow. I'm a boss. I'm a motherfucking boss, nigga. Host, nigga. What? Nigga, come off Rick Rouse, nigga. Get in the weekend and people think they really know me, man. We get in the weekend. You ain't my homie, I'll leave your girlfriend lonely, nigga. Fucking tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone. I'm in the zone, bitch, I'm alone. People think they really know me, I tell them, leave me fucking alone. Like tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone in the zone, motherfucker, nigga, leave me fucking alone, nigga. I'm in the zone. People think they really have it. I dab it, I'll be like, God damn it, God damn it, I'm a savage. I run up in you like Ronnie Savage, nigga. In the zone, people think they really know me, man. I'll be like, leave me alone, nigga. Nigga. I said I'm on. I said I'm about to bone. People think they really know me, and I'm about to get alone, nigga. Hold on. People think they really know me, man. I'll leave your girlfriend lonely, nigga. From the streets. Why can't I say string? We could just say this right here, and people think they really know me. They're like, I have no fear. You ain't my homie. You leave your girlfriend alone. That, tone 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 that, tone. Leave me alone. I'm in the zone, motherfucker, nigga. Sit on my throne, nigga. You ain't my homie. Leave your girlfriend alone, nigga. Tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that. don't. Nigga, leave me alone. I'm in the zone. People think they really know me. They had me in my crone. Now you ain't. Did not realize I have 4 people observing. But here's the question. I don't really commentate on what I'm doing. I just bump gangster rap or some Chinese drums or African drums. So I assume y'all just listen to my stuff in the background and hear me mumble and freestyle. I don't know. Resume. How we want to do this? There should be a. We want to get this API for getting destination account, cash out requests, and something else in here too. How do I do that? I thought it was in application logic. Yeah, API factory. That's smart. So this API factory was, yeah, okay. Let create cash out API. I don't know if I need this over here. I guess I could periodically check messages. This is supposed to be a You don't give me a circular dependency error? No. Okay. I don't think these are supposed to be low caps. I could have sworn I added. Here, I can check myself. Could have sworn I added an operation for retrieving the courier's bank account. I mean, it would be in here if I did, right? Query compensation dot for no account. Whatever that is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do I have this defined anywhere? Nope. 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 So you, my friend, you're going to implement this destination account. Then we'll just say it's going to return a function that takes a token. Come here. Token. And then we're going to have some async that's going to do what? Right now, it's going to return an error. Something like that, right? Should have another. People think they know me. You ain't my mother. You definitely you ain't my homie. Leave your girlfriend lonely. Load, I load. These people think they know me, but your nose. You ain't my homie. My name is Scott Dog. I'll leave you lonely. Tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone that, tone, nigga. I'm in the motherfucking zone. I'm on. I mean, I crone, I'm on. I'm nigga alone. People think they know me. I'll be like, leave me alone. Here. EX dot get base exception. Destination account function. It's not an event store. This is our our courier payroll. People think they know me. My homie, people think they fucking know me. You're lonely, and people think they know me. Fucking baloney. Now what? It's just a string, right? Yeah, that's all it should be. Yeah, so what? What? We could be cool. No, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. All right, so what did I just accomplish? Query compensation external account, right? Which should be in our query. Oh, hold up. Factory. So it should be like a query dot compensation dot external account. Blah. Okay. Are they not the same namespace? No, they're not. Okay. Oh, why aren't they? Hold up. Go back. Query. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People think they know me. People think they know me. People. Oh, that should work. What are you talking about? Okay, so why isn't the red squiggly going? Okay, there we go. I'm smart as hell, man. Thoughts on Rust? Which resources recommended for learning functional programming? I um I'm not really a systems engineer, and so like Rust and and Golang, or should I say Go? Like I'm still ignorant about both of them. Go just doesn't like the conversation thread I had with the other person. Like Go, I don't think supports generics. So I just have a hard time grasping that I can still be productive with a language in 2021 that doesn't support generics. I mean, that could just be my ignorance, right? Just because I'm a .NET developer, and so I'm used to like just having just standard features in .NET. Um, so Go doesn't have that, and so that's why I was like, yeah, I don't. What am I getting out of Go, right? But your question was about Rust. I hear great things about Rust. To me, I believe Rust is kind of low level as well. And my understanding is instead of it supporting garbage collection, its compiler will constrain you to a high level of certainty that you don't have memory leaks. So the compiler is your enforcer. If that is an accurate understanding, then I think Rust is cool. But I don't, again, I've never messed around with Rust, but to me, Rust doesn't come off as a general programming language or general purpose programming language. Like translated, I don't hear people glamorize building business applications in Rust. I do hear them, discussing building um, video games in Rust. I think Rust supports WebAssembly, right? And so I thought, like, I don't know if it was Mozilla being built in Rust or something. I'm not sure. I think it is. Um, so at a low level systems language, I think that it's promising. It has functional features. Uh, what's a good question is, when would someone pick Rust over Kotlin? Because I don't know. Just looking at the syntax, they both seem like they're they're built for like I/O. Um, when I say I/O, like I mean like back end, like data, back end, like send data to the universe somewhere. The universe returns some result, and then process and back and forth like that. Uh, I'm curious why someone would pick Rust over Kotlin or vice versa. And again, like I'm a .NET developer, so I really don't know too much about either one. But I know Kotlin. I hear good things about Kotlin as a general purpose enterprise language. Um, and I guess that's what we can probably discuss is like as an enterprise language or enterprise system language, like what's more productive. So I know I didn't answer your question. I just babbled, but I don't work with that stuff. So honestly, I can't speak intelligently about it. Uh, what resources would I recommend for learning functional programming? Oh, let me tell you. So you you have to purchase this book. You don't have to buy it, but you need to somehow get it in your hands. Called Functional. No. What's it called? It's called Domain Modeling Made Functional by Scott Bloshin. This book is the Bible for going from zero to having a general understanding of functional programming and and how to apply it to a business domain. This is it, right? If we look at Amazon reviews, if we look at the reviews for this book, it's it's going to, like, it says 118 ratings. Um, one is like functional programming. It's not mainstream, right? So people are still like doing PHP and Java and C sharp. So like don't let the low number of ratings fool you. This functional programming probably won't be mainstream probably for like another 5 years, right? But we see like it has 82% of the people that rated this book or reviewed this book gave 5 stars. If we want to fixate on the 2 star, like they didn't leave feedback, right? And if we want to fixate on hold up, like there's no 1 star on here. If we want to fixate on the 3 star, make sure your code is clear, safe areas your duty. This book is essential. I'm only giving it 3 stars, yes, because I read it in a day. I thought it may have more, but it's good. Buy it, write it in the proper language. Yeah, so like he's giving this book 3 stars because he took a business day to read the book. So he gives the book 3 stars. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like he didn't say what the book didn't have in it that he thought it should. He just said I read it in a day. So anyways, this book this book is it. So that's book material. Okay. Then we need to talk about podcasts. So your functional geekery, I believe, is your go-to audio content on functional programming. I'm even in here. Like, hold up, I'm in here twice. I was a guest 2 times on here, unless he removed me. Yeah, so I'm right here, episode 118. I'm on here, episode 53, and somehow my name came out again on Odie's podcast. Wow, that was in 2017. That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Um, Somehow my name comes up in here again. I don't know where, but it showed up in search results. So, I mean, this I picked up functional programming. Like I started my journey like 5 years ago, and it was functional geekery was like the main audio content or podcast platform that kept on feeding my mind and getting me to think and observing the experiences of other people. So let me see.
Lastly, if you're enjoying functional geekery, please
C Sharp 3.5 now added lambda expressions and funcs. I started to see the importance of using functions as values. That was like my first functional language and the first idea of functional programming. At the time, I didn't even know it was called functional programming. I just knew that there's this funny thing that JavaScript does with functions. But anyway, fast forward to 2013, I used to have, right now I don't have that commute anymore, but I used to have a 2 hour commute from my house at very far away. And that was every day going and coming, 2 hours, going 2 hours, coming back from work. So because the traffic in Lagos is very
So
terrible. So, but what happened was I started
like
listening to podcasts.
listen to Odie's journey. I mean, how do I paste this back into YouTube? Um, and yeah, those are the two that I recommend: podcast and a book. So where am I at? I'm actually going to listen to this, man. Hold up. Like, I'm actually interested in listening to it. So, where did it go?
out of, at least let me be doing something productive during my commute. And the next thing was I used to listen to .NET Rocks, and they brought Yankui. You've had him as a guest on your show, right?
Yeah, I've had Yan.
Yeah, Yankui. So he was talking on .NET Rocks, and he started talking about F Sharp. And at that point, I had never heard of F Sharp before. So I started wondering that, okay, what the C Sharp does everything I want. Why would I want yet another language? And he pretty much sold the language. He said, this is it. Something that would take a Java programmer 3 to 4 days takes him 3 to 4 hours or something like that, or 5 to 6 hours or something like that. And I was blown away, and I was like, I really need to see this F sharp. I've heard a lot of hype about it and stuff like that. But the first thing I noticed when I saw the syntax of F sharp was it looked weird and cryptic to me. I just couldn't understand it. And immediately I would swear off the language. I would be like, I'm never touching that F sharp. I'm never touching this functional programming. I don't understand it. And it's for maths people. I've heard that myth before. It's for maths and data scientists. So as the years went by, the .NET Rocks people, I was watching talks from Rachel Reese, from Don Syme, from Thomas Petricek, and the F Sharp community. Every so often, I would stumble upon a talk where they would discuss F Sharp and everything. But it wasn't until I saw there was a video I saw by Ben Al-Bahari. I think is it Joseph Al-Bahari or Ben Al-Bahari? I can't remember the particular one. I'll send you the links so you can add them to the show notes. That talk really changed my perspective, because what he did was he tried to explain functional programming, but purely from the perspective of a C# programmer would understand. So in other words, he used C# constructs to explain the core tenets of functional programming. He even explained, even all the way to monads. He explained monads, he explained functions, he explained laziness, and all those kind of things. And it was at that point where, and I remember at the beginning of the talk, he talked about a power continuum, a power spectrum between the most powerful languages and the least powerful languages.
No worries.
And when he was saying that if I were to pick the most powerful language today, I was expecting him to say C#. He said Haskell. And I was like, Haskell? What's this Haskell you speak of? And I was like, okay, I'll look at this Haskell later. But he now said that C# would Java would be in the middle, and C# would be slightly more powerful than Java. And I started to ask myself, what's this functional programming he's talking about? Like, I don't get why he would assume that functional programming is the next evolution of object-oriented. So, but in the talk, he goes on to explain how you move away from giving the machine instructions to describing your problem and allowing the machine figure out how to tackle your problem, and so on and so forth. But ultimately, it was after I watched that talk that I realized that functional programming is a serious field, and it actually has a lot of potential than object-oriented, because he explained, like, with respect to parallelism, with respect to the multi-core world we are moving into. And that's when I now took a serious interest in functional programming. So I now started, taking tutorials on Haskell, and man, it was a very steep climb. But what struck me, I would have learned it, but what struck me though was that, at some point I had to ask myself, I have to be pragmatic about whatever it is I'm learning. Considering that I work in a .NET shop, then it makes sense that if I'm learning functional programming, I should use F Sharp, since the tools will be the same, the libraries and all those kind of things. So that's where my interest in F Sharp came about. And now what I feel is my goal is to find a way of encouraging people who are like experts in C# or who have like exhausted breadth of the kind of things C# can offer, and are probably even already using C# in a functional approach. So my goal is to help those people see that F# is actually the next evolution for them in terms of skills and whatnot.
So you have a little bit of background with functional programming, as you say, through your JavaScript, and the functional programming, probably more of functions as first-class data constructs. And then you see that.
So, do you have any other questions? Not that I could actually answer it, but fire away if you want to pick my mind or my ignorance. So. This is a stage 2, and I gotta build a service behind this. I don't like that. I want this to. I'm not sure how to do this. Okay, cool. Um, I shouldn't be working on this right now. I can work on it, but I shouldn't be my focus right now. Yeah, I'm tapping out. My brain's fried. I'll I'll catch up another time. I'm gonna eat, take a break. I'll probably be back on maybe in a couple hours. So see ya. Adios. Bye.